private chat and settings. No, and that's just my camera and audio.
So it shows live chat. I don't know. I'm wondering why it's doing that. It says waiting for prison Wi-Fi first. But we're on.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Like there's a delay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Like there's a delay.
A big delay. Hey, I gotta do this private. Okay.
So, hi everybody. Welcome to Married Lifers.
Hey, I gotta do this private. Okay.
So, hi everybody. Welcome to Married Lifers. You hear that? So, hi everybody. Welcome to. Okay. So, we're just getting the feel for this. This is our first time doing the podcast. We just wanted to do a quick little introduction. My husband, which some of you that are following us now may know, Greyhound, was supposed to call, but everybody knows how the prison goes. They might be on lockdown. I don't know what's going on right now. But my name is Naomi. I am married to Gerard Schultz, also known as Greyhound. And this is Avalicia. Go ahead and introduce yourself. There's no volume on for you.
Is it working now?
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay. Dang. All right. Hello, everybody joining us today. My name is Avalicia Smith. I am also a prison wife. My husband is in Colorado, and he's got life without parole. So we're just gonna discuss all the different dynamics of our lives and how that feeds into balancing being a prison wife as well.
In our daily lives. Yeah. Our name comes from that, obviously. Those of you that know me know that my husband is serving a natural life sentence. Her husband, as she said, is serving a life sentence without parole. And that's where our names are coming from. So a little bit about myself and my husband. I know most of these followers here know about my husband and seen him on another podcast. He's from Arizona, and he's been moved to a few different states so far. We are currently in Colorado right now. We do have a daughter together, so we'll talk. We're going to touch on different subjects every week. We're going to try and do this every Saturday and go live. Sometimes my husband will be here with us. Sometimes Avalicia's husband will join us and talk to us for different subjects. If there's something that you guys want to talk about or want to hear about, just let us know and we'll talk about that. We'll touch on those subjects. Like I said, in the other podcast my husband was on, we did the live, and he was able to interact and be on the phone and talk to everybody. So that's kind of the same concept we're going to do.
Yep. My husband may not join as much. His schedule is a little different than her husband's, so as available, but he will be joining. Some of the things we'll be going over. It looks this is a blanket, but I left my hijab upstairs. So Naomi and I have very different dynamics. We're along the same journey, but we have a lot of different dynamics to our marriage, lifestyle, etc. I am Muslim. That plays a part in a lot of how my husband and I get through things. So that's something we'll talk about as well. And as Naomi said, definitely give us ideas. I mean, we have our own ideas we'll touch base on, but we're always open to, feedback, appeasing people's curiosity, etc.
Yeah. So there's going to be, we are on the same journey, but we have different lives. Like she's saying, I am Catholic and she's, go ahead. What are you?
Muslim.
Okay. I didn't want to say something wrong.
Yes.
But we also have, I do have a child with my husband, and we'll touch on that. We'll touch on the journey that I've had. I did have my daughter while my husband was incarcerated. We got pregnant with her while he was incarcerated, and she's going to turn 19, and that's all that we've known. You know, I know there's questions about that too. So we can touch on that as well. We're going to touch on the relationships. We're going to touch on our religion. We're going to touch on not just prison stuff, but we're also going to touch on things that are happening around us, like our everyday lives too. Like we have dynamics with our families and how they react to certain things that we go through like anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, life doesn't stop for us, so you know, just balancing all those other aspects along with having a spouse that's in prison. Like she said, we'll go over, you know, relationship dynamics, family stuff, even work stuff. You know, it's a lot.
Yeah,
So
we
we
definitely have a lot that we juggle, I would say. It's not an easy life, but for me, my husband's worked every bit of things that we go through, the good and the bad.
Likewise. I mean, yeah, nobody could ever compare, and nobody could take his place. You know, his commitment through the ups and downs, like she says.
So we just wanted to jump on here real quick and just have our first live, just an introduction of who we are, a little bit about our stories. Obviously, as we progress and we learn new things and we get going with this, you'll learn more and more about our story. So I know a lot of people, and I keep saying that because I do have a lot of supporters that subscribe to the channel come from my husband's audience. So you guys do know some things about my husband, but you don't know the parts of him as being a family man and the things we go through there. You know all the crazy, but there's a whole nother side to him as well. And we'll touch on that as we go through this journey. So thank you guys so much for jumping on with us and letting us tell our little story. Hopefully we get more followers as we go. Hopefully we get a little bit better. I know it was a little jumbly trying to get on and get on time. Just so you know, I'm always late. Like that's a that's not just.
We're both Latinas, okay? We're trying to get better at it.
So, you know, my middle name should have been late, but you know, it is what it is. But we'll be putting one out every week when we can do. If we can do another one, we'll go ahead and do that. But we'll put notifications on for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to meet everybody and start having conversations back and forth and getting our channel going.
Yep. Look forward to interacting with everybody next week. Hope to see more.
Bye.
Bye.